I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up entertainment. How The Sims became an LGBTQ plus cult classic. Here's a brief history of how The Sims became one of the most beloved games in the queer community. Whichever way you cut it, The Sims is for the queers. From its earliest development, LGBTQ plus life was backed into the DNA of the life simulation franchise created by Will Wright. Same-sex relationships in early gaming were very controversial, and LGBTQ characters were nearly excluded in the first Sims game. The turning point came at E3 in 1999, when two female Sims unexpectedly by mistake began kissing during a live demo. Programmer Patrick J Barrett III later recalled that moment helped define the series' future. Barrett joked, quote, "You might say that they stole the show. I guess straight guys that make sports games love the idea of controlling two lesbians," end quote. Behind the scenes, developers refined attraction systems to allow same-sex, opposite-sex, and bisexual Sims. While marriage wasn't available to same-gender Sims in the first game, joined unions were available in Sims 2, and finally marriage for all in Sims 3. For many queer players, The Sims became a safe space to explore identity. Over time, expanded gender options, pronouns, and polyamory cemented The Sims as a true queer classic. And let me tell you, The Sims was queer before the world had language for it, all right? It let us test drive our lives, our genders, our hair colors, our loves, our chaos, without the real world consequences or the real world judgment of us, you know? For a lot of people, that little pixelated family was the first place that we were honest about who we really were. No wonder it became a queer classic, because, I mean, it lets us exist in a world where there is no judgment, no Trump, no, you know, where it is love whoever you love and be whoever you really are.
Yeah. And it's you were able to create a character with whatever. Like, there were no limits. And I think be you. I love the LGBT task force. The theme this year, it was great because The Sims was where your creativity came out, and it was a safe space. It was a game you can play for hours with friends. No friend turned to me and said, "Why do you have purple hair?" Like, nobody cared.
No.
Nobody cared.
And you could make friends. You could find a community virtually. Yeah. And you could also, create the version of yourself in anonymity. So you could really hide behind, you could express yourself, but still hide the anonymity of who you were so that your family, friends, coworkers didn't know, that you were queer. And so I think it just is a wonderful outlet for the queer community. And that's why it took off.
Imagine folks that were maybe not in a safe place where they could not be out safely.
Religion, culture.
Right? Religion, culture, life, whatever. Trump, a million reasons. But in this game world, you were you.
You
had friends. You had love interests. Like, what a beautiful thing.
Oh, I get chills.
So thank you, Sims. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.